think buying a brand new car means worry-free driving? Think again. From luxury SUVs that break down more than budget beaters, to EVs so glitchy they've been recalled before hitting full production, these 9 brand new 2025 models come with problems that could cost you thousands. Before you sign that contract, watch this, or you might regret your purchase the moment you drive off the lot. 1. Mitsubishi Mirage. The Mitsubishi Mirage has long been known as one of the cheapest new cars in America, often purchased purely to save money rather than for performance or comfort. However, in 2024, Mitsubishi announced it was discontinuing the Mirage in the US, with remaining stock expected to last only until summer 2025. While its sub-$20,000 price tag once made it appealing for budget buyers, the Mirage was plagued by a weak engine, noisy cabin, cheap interior materials, poor crash test scores, and lackluster safety ratings. The driving experience was uninspiring, the ride was rough, and resale value was minimal. Although it was one of the last truly affordable new cars, most agree it's no real loss, as that money could be better spent on a more reliable used vehicle. 2. Jeep Wrangler, 2025 model. The Jeep Wrangler remains beloved among enthusiasts, but the 2025 model has raised concerns even among loyal fans. Prices have skyrocketed, with base models starting over $33,000 and the Rubicon 392 Final Edition reaching around $90,000. Despite its rugged off-road reputation, the Wrangler suffers from major issues like the notorious death wobble, a violent steering shake at highway speeds, persistent water leaks from the Sky One Touch power top, and electrical failures tied to its integrated power module. These problems undermine its value, especially when rivals like the Toyota 4Runner or Land Cruiser offer similar capability without the reliability headaches. 3rd. Fisker Ocean. The Fisker Ocean is a sleek, fully electric SUV that promised much but delivered little. Fisker has already filed for bankruptcy, creating serious concerns over future repairs, service availability, and parts supply. Consumer Reports gave it a shockingly low reliability score of 15 out of 100. Owners have reported power loss, system glitches, harsh regenerative braking, poor steering feel, and a rough ride. Tech features are confusing to operate, lack basic smartphone integration like Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, and advanced safety systems often malfunction. With a starting price near $39,000 and up to $69,000, it's an expensive gamble on a brand in financial trouble. 4. Chevrolet Blazer EV. While the Chevrolet Blazer EV looks striking, its first production year has been riddled with software bugs, screen freezes, startup failures, and charging malfunctions. Owners have experienced charging interruptions and unresponsive ports, critical flaws for an EV. Driving dynamics are mediocre, with a stiff ride and uninspiring steering feel. When its tech systems fail, even safety features can go offline, posing a hazard. Sales were briefly paused to address issues, highlighting how unfinished the product felt at launch. Priced between $48,000 and $60,000 plus, the Blazer EV is seen as risky for buyers who need dependable transportation now. 5. BMW XM. The BMW XM, a standalone M model meant to rival ultra-luxury SUVs like the Lamborghini Urus, falls short despite its $160,000 plus price tag. It's slower and heavier than expected for a performance SUV, with clumsy cornering and less driving excitement than even the cheaper BMW X5M. The interior, while luxurious, suffers from a busy design and confusing controls, and rear seat space is surprisingly limited for its size. Despite its exclusivity, it fails to deliver the sharp, dynamic feel BMW's M badge promises, making it a questionable value in the ultra-premium market. 6. Ford F-150 Hybrid. The hybrid version of America's best-selling truck was supposed to offer improved fuel efficiency without compromising capability. Instead, the F-150 Hybrid has been plagued with mechanical issues, odd noises, and battery concerns. Consumer Reports gave it an overall score of 47 out of 100 and a shocking reliability score of just 7 out of 100. Owner satisfaction is low, 5 saying they'd buy it again. The hybrid powertrain's durability is questionable, and it fails to meet expectations set by the legendary F-150 nameplate. 7. Audi Q4 Sportback e-tron. Audi's Q4 Sportback e-tron looks stylish but underwhelms in performance and value. Priced at around $60,000, it offers less horsepower, less range, and higher cost compared to competitors like the Tesla Model Y. Even after improvements to its power output and range, it still trails rivals and justifies its price mostly with brand prestige and design. The early models were especially weak, with even lower specs and the same high price, leaving buyers to wonder what they're really paying for. 8. Land Rover Discovery Sport. The Discovery Sport continues Land Rover's unfortunate trend of poor reliability, with a score of just 30 out of 100. Despite a price tag around $49,000 to $53,000, it suffers from uneven power delivery, stiff ride quality, clumsy handling, and a dated infotainment system. It lacks the refinement expected of a luxury SUV, delivering more frustration than comfort. For many buyers, it's a costly way to own a badge with a long history of mechanical woes. 9. Subaru Solterra and Toyota BZ4X. These electric SUVs, developed jointly by Subaru and Toyota, launched with a catastrophic recall. Their wheels could detach while driving. Even without that flaw, they struggle with short range, around 222 miles, painfully slow charging, dull performance, cheap-feeling interiors, clunky infotainment systems, and poor visibility. Despite backing from two major automakers, they fail to match the capability and polish of competitors, making them hard to recommend. So, which of these cars shocked you the most? Before you even think about stepping into a dealership, remember, a shiny new car doesn't always mean a smart buy. If you want to avoid more costly mistakes, check out our next video right here. Trust me, it could save you thousands. I'll see you there.